So Megan, I have a question for you. What is the most asked question when you come in here and talk to you?
Well, one of the most frequently asked questions we get is actually in terms of investment. It's not a surprising question that we get it. It's just not really what we focus on in this gallery. So what we really focus on in this gallery, and I've mentioned this before when you've asked questions, is that we really want you to focus on something that brings you joy and happiness, because you're going to be living with the piece. It's not to say that some of these pieces won't increase in value after an artist passes away, which is what happens with a lot of art, but it's very much like the stock market. It does this. And there's no way to predict who's going to hit that after they pass on, and if the artwork is going to massively increase in value, and whose artwork isn't. There is zero ways to predict that. Right. You can have someone who we represented at the gallery, and their pricing is pretty much flat from the time they passed on to now. It's held its value, but it hasn't dramatically increased. We have others who the prices have just increased. We have others who were very high and have dropped. So there's no way to know that. It's very much looking into a crystal ball.
So should that be my focus?
Absolutely not. If you want that to be your focus, this isn't the level that you need to be playing at.
So what level would that be at?
Yeah, you want to be in the millions of dollars. If you're doing art for investment, you have to play with the really big boys. So the Sotheby's auction last year that topped $52 billion or something ludicrous.
I can't invest.
Yeah, but they had individual pieces that were over $50 million a piece. That's investment art. What we sell here is, joy on a canvas. We sell artists' feelings and joy about looking at their landscape, and that's what they want to share. So if you want a piece of that joy in your home, that's why you would buy our art. That's why you would buy, a Jeff Wilson, because you're just so charmed by the color and the composition, or why you'd buy a Branko Marjanovic because this reminds you of a hike you used to always go on, and you just love the atmospheric quality and the drama of the piece. Right. Because you have to live with it. And living with an investment isn't super fun. You start to treat it differently. Maybe it lives in a safe. Maybe it's not even on the wall. Maybe a copy of it ends up being on the wall, and no one ever gets to see the real thing in real life. That's not what we deal with. We deal with very tangible, very beautiful pieces of art that you're going to want to love and live with and share with your friends and your family, and that you want to sit in front of with your cup of coffee and imagine yourself in.
Right. Thank you. So thank you very much for joining us today. This is Doreen Velin from Process Art Discovery, and remember to click on the subscribe button and also that little ringy bell at the top so that you'll know when the next one comes up. Thank you so much.